But this is one of the million reasons why he's our captain. And you know what? I'm actually going to go. Let me go to my tweet about it because I felt like it was pertinent.
Is this the guy
So
with?
Before I show you the video, what's that?
Is this the player that's run out of legs that did a sprint that kept ahead of Van der Veen in the 77th minute? Is that what we're talking about?
No, that's a whole. It's the same person, however, just a different angle in which they tried to tear my man down.
Oh, right. He's not a leader. Come on, dear oh dear.
So I did in quotations, but he doesn't even lead. But he's not vocal enough. But he's not a man like Roy Keane. I said, give it up. Sonny's our captain. He will be our captain. He's the most qualified, the best leader, and the best unifier in the squad. But cry more.
You're taking your channel to a whole new level there, showing your own tweets. That's classy, man.
I don't get it.
Never mind, man.
Wait.
Don't worry about it.
Was that a slide? Wait, I'm trying to think. Was that an inside joke? Was it a
Don't
slide?
worry about it.
Who did that?
Yeah, it was a slide. It was a slide.
Oh, that's okay. But
there
Paul,
was a mate of mine's dad, and he used to be an amateur boxer, and he was also a sports journalist under a pseudonym. And he used to review his own boxing matches and say, "Oh, what a classy gentleman this fighter is."
That's what I need to do. Is do like a cover channel that covers my channel. And be like, did y'all see the latest crazy thing Jacob did? What a great content creator! Get on over and subscribe, y'all. That's marketing. That's real boots on the ground marketing level shit. But this video in here, there's something that I definitely wanted to highlight. Look, so first of all, the huddle, love the huddle. Yep. It's where you can get your hand on the hip. Now you dip, I dip, we dip, right? It's a middle school dance. You put your hand up on my hip. Now you dip, we dip. You dip, I dip, we dip. You know the song? It got played a lot in my middle school dances. You don't know that song? You put your hand up on your hip. Now you dip, we dip. And put your hand up on your hip. And then you dip, we dip. No? You never heard that, Paul?
No.
I don't know what y'all listen to down under. Is it freaking kangaroo noises?
In Arlington, man. How the hell is that? Just like a local folk song in Arlington or something? Is it?
No, it was huge in the. Anyway, you put your hand up on my hip. Someone knows, so I can't be the only one. Like, it's a very famous song, I guess, just in America. Like much how whenever NFL. Basketball, baseball, they win the league, they say, we're world champions, baby. And I like it. I respect it because I'd say the same shit. But this is video evidence of Son being vocal. There's a moment here at the free kick. You can see we almost got ourselves into a Chelsea situation. If you can remember last year, Paul, there was a little bit of the, no, let me have it. No, let my ball. No, give me the ball. And it was like this whole kerfuckus. So as you can tell, Madison's like, I'm going to take the free kick. Basuma's hands on balls right now, pause, but hands on balls, and he's trying to take it from Madison. Now, Poro's over here because he's trying to fucking, like the third vulture, trying to get whatever he can get that falls over. If they drop the ball, I'm picking it up and taking it, And here comes Son, Sheriff Sonny. So he comes over. Basuma's pleading with him, please let me take it. I just scored a banger. I don't know if this was before or after the banger, but he pushes him off, says Madison's taking it. Hand up on the hip again, highlighting the hand on the hip. This is a common theme.
Steering.
Hand on the hip. Yep. I'm going to guide you where I need you to go, baby girl, whether it's the dance floor or the pitch. Hand on the hip.
Yeah.
All right. So I like it. I respect it. And he says, Basuma, back the fuck up. Now he's like, I grab you like this, and I tell you real close, you hit a balloon, my G. You ain't taking this free kick. But all is forgiven. He said, Nancy Reagan told me to tell you she's disappointed. and then, look, Paul, and then after he gets the message across, Basuma, hands on the hip. This is a common theme. Again, when you watch a movie, you watch a TV series, if it's very well done, there's a reoccurring theme, right? An aspect of a character or a squadron of some kind. The reoccurring theme.
You're doing this bullshit body language expert stuff, aren't you?
Look, hands on the hip. You dip, I dip, we dip. Now he says, calm down, calm down. There's a kerfuckus. Calm down, calm down. And what does he do to diffuse the situation? Hands on the hips. All right?
Okay.
And then once he's properly got him to calm down, which is what he's doing here, Basuma then confirms hands on the hip. If you dip, I dip, and then we dip. So unification. That's the whole point of this, Paul. This is a unification process. As a captain, Son unifies us. Maybe it's the hands on the hips. That's my hypothesis. I don't know for sure.
Son's the leader of the pack there, and so Basuma, by his return hand on the hip, is like supplicating, I recognise your authority, Captain.
I think the hands on the hips is like, yes, when like when two dogs meet each other for the first time, they do the whole, I'm the alpha, no, I'm the alpha. And at some point, one of the dogs says, okay, and I roll over, and here's my belly, you're the alpha. And that's what this is, hands on the hips, all right? So let's see if that happens again. He tells Madison, you're shit. Pass me the ball. You're shit. Feed me the ball. Then he's clapping. Then he grabs Jed Spence. What does Jed Spence do? Hands on the hip. The reoccurring theme. I'm telling you, you're not going to get this kind of analysis anywhere else. The realist Costco guys, they're all going to give you a different... They're not going to look at these things. This is intricate details now. When you think about the finest Native American woven blankets... The intricacy, the attention to detail is immaculate. The vibes on United Spurs of America, immaculate. My investigatory skills, immaculate. My reading too much into something, immaculate. Look, that's what we operate on here, Paul. And I'm telling you, multiple times, video evidence, Son, rallying, uplifting, unifying, and what shows you it all? Hands on the hips.
Winning, man. I mean, like in the 77th minute, he didn't go, fuck it, Richarlison's already up there, he's got it. No, I'm going to give Van der Veen another option. That's what I'm going to do.
And then hand on the hip. That's like, whenever they did the beep, 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 Morse code. That's what it was, Morse code. They had to do a stop. Like that's the end of the sentence. And that, to me, hands on the hip is the stop. That's what they did, right? It's like end full stop or whatever. That's what it is, bro. And I'm telling you right now, when you can get the hands on the hips and you dip, I dip, we dip, now we're really on to something. Now, I don't know who this is or what you've said, but we're going to find out because, like I said, my investigatory skills are second to none. So where are you there, buddy? There you are. I found you. Copy that message and let's go ahead and share this tab with everybody. Let's see what you said. So you're saying Sonny did something wrong? No, quite the opposite, in fact. No, I don't know this user's name, but they've commented saying, so you're saying Sonny did something wrong. I'm actually saying quite the opposite. I'm saying he's doing more than even I noticed as a captain. I saw it all last year. They all said he's not vocal. He dispelled that. They said he's not a real leader. He disappears. He's yada, yada, etc. Fine. You say that, you say that, you say that. But for me, I like video evidence. You can say the man stole the candy bar, but that, again, is hearsay. Your word versus mine. People say he lost a step last year, and then I see him keeping up with some of the fastest right backs in the league. And I have video evidence of it. I have video evidence that he is still as fast as he once. He's not as slow as they're saying. Maybe not as fast as he once was, but he's not as slow as they're making him out to be. They said that last year. They said it this year. And guess what he did? Video evidence. Paul, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I just got distracted. It's the beach. What was I going to say? Some
titties?
Well, I forgot, man.
I'm gonna say must have been the titties. I didn't say Chinese. It says right here Korean.
Oh yeah, sorry. When you're saying he was troubling right backs, and teams are having to put 3 players on him. So in those times where Son didn't get, success, well, the times he did, he's taken 3 players out of the game. So I think we're going to see more of that. I thought I switched Uber off. They can fucking walk. I'm at fun with my friend Jacob.
Yeah, look at that. Paul,
rich man.
I've got a question for you. Where do you like? I'm updating the subscriber count in the top left. That was what I was doing. Where do you want to see Sonny? On the left, down the middle. Now he scored a goal in both yesterday or the last game. So to me, it really doesn't matter. He could do either or, and he's comfortable doing either or. I would prefer Son as a left winger. I think Solanke signing solidifies that Ainge agrees. Do you agree?
Yeah,
Since you don't know his
absolutely.
birthday, I'm questioning everything.
Well, that's true, man. I'm sure this will be my last appearance because I've let you down. Yeah, I'd like to see him on the left as well. I think, but he was playing in an awful lot of positions on the weekend. He was helping out both fullbacks. He was in the middle. He was on the right. He was on the left. To me, and it wasn't just Sonny. The way I viewed the game was we're becoming a lot more fluid. Where, my crazy hippie idea of football is that outfield positions are kind of irrelevant. You adapt to what the game requires at that moment in time, and players can switch around and back each other up. And I think we're starting to do more of that. And people are getting hooked up on the whole, Ange ball is just inverted fullbacks. Well, no, that's just part of it. I'm not saying I understand it because I don't, but I like seeing players popping up all over the pitch.
Yeah. Fair said. Big up Arson Lubin. This is no joke, but Jacob has genuinely discovered a genuinely important thing. Leadership through empathy and love, baby. Respect, brotherhood, and solidarity. I couldn't have said it better myself. And I left it up this long because there's a fantastic fucking comment there. Johnson.
So, that works because something I've heard Glenn Hoddle say when Glenn Hoddle was a young player, Steve, and just starting for Spurs, Steve Perryman said to him, listen, the coach is here. They're going to tell you all sorts of things, but you just take in what's good for you and let the rest go and you'll be fine. So, you've got to be a human being with players. And I think that's part of the captain's role. I mean, I'm sure, and I've seen Sonny being very vocal and dishing out, a bit of a bollocking as well. But this approach with Basuma,
I've seen him lose his head at Brennan Johnson, rightfully so, because he fucks it up and then he screams at him. You should. I don't know what he says, but this is his gesture. Is the give me the fucking ball.
You know what? You've got to be able to do that even when you yourself are not having a good game. Because there's been times where maybe Son's not been quite right, but he still does that, and that's very important.
And that's the thing is, how many players on the squad, Paul, can command that level of respect? Like, if you're even having a shitty performance, rain, sun, or snow, everybody in that squad is going to listen to Son. Now, if Kuti's having a game where he's fucking, as much as I love him, sometimes he gets in the moment. And I love it. I fucking would never take that away from him. But I think you put that captain's armband, then he's going to be a little bit more conservative. The thing that I think, the one letdown for me, for Son as a captain for Tottenham, is he shoots it less from distance. He gets everybody involved more. Now, as much as I want to share the sugar with all the neighbors, goddammit, I want sugar in my household. I want him banging it like I've seen him do it since he joined this team. Because I know he's got it. He's the best finisher we have. He's our best forward. He's the best player on the fucking team year in, year out.
Yeah.
Kuti close second. But my point was standing. Like, this is a guy constantly disrespected by the fans. Every time he drops a poor half, poor 90, I jump onto him. People jump onto him. And then the real drama alert people, the real alert, Amber Alert.
Duck and cover.
Sonny had a bad 90 minutes. He is clearly beyond his prime. Sell all wingers now over the age of 30.
Maybe it's
Just
time to
checking.
cash in on Sonny.
Every winger over the age of 30, head to the nearest cliff and jump. Like, bro, I'm 33 and I'd like to think that I'm still good at the shit that I was good at when I was fucking 22. So I know Son's got it. He's displayed it in every aspect. Now they say, it's just Everton. It's only Everton, Paul. Don't get real hype over Everton. Let me tell you this, Paul. It doesn't matter who your opponent is. If Sonny's keeping up step for step, does it matter?
Yep. Doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And like, you know, okay, and if the thing is, if we had won that game 1-0, they would have been whinging about that. Oh, we only beat Everton 1-0. Okay, we smashed them. We played them off the park. We made them look like dog shit. It's hard to say how bad Everton are because we did an awful lot to make them play bad as well. And we beat them 4-0. We stuffed them. Clean sheet, which I don't give a shit about, but other people do. And people are still fucking moaning about it. Fuck's sake, man.
Oh, I have a photo of them, Paul. It's me. Oh, no. The Sonny's a captain. You can change the manager, but you can't change the Tottenham. Yeah. You know, again, I don't mind if people, you know, want to be in the Wham Wham Brigade. They want to be in the, well, you know, I made a video. I called it the Chicken Little. Like, again, you're allowed to feel however you want to feel about Tottenham because everyone, you know, has different levels of patience and love that they can give.
Well, you know, they find many different things to whinge about. I can't watch much of it, but I just dipped in and I saw them moaning that the big now thing is, well, Ange isn't playing Mikey Moore. There he is. He's ignoring the youth again. It's like, fucking hell, man. It's game 2 of the season. Are you kidding me?
You know what I said it reminds me of? To me, it's like, it's just more like, really? It reminds me of like when I've cleaned the whole house, I've watched the kids all day, I cleaned the whole living room, but I didn't wipe the counters down in the kitchen. It's like, you know what? I'll do that shit tomorrow. I'll worry about counters tomorrow. But today, I fucking 4-0'd the house. And that's how I feel about it. It's like, I'm allowed 24, 48 hours to feel however the fuck I want to feel, as are they. But again, that's what I love about YouTube, the internet, and the world in general. There's different strokes for different folks. You want to go fucking jump into you say echo chamber and people get fucking triggered. This is not an echo chamber. No one wants to debate me. That's why it's an echo chamber. Or, you know, I've heard it all. This is not an echo chamber. They're just afraid to debate me. Or this isn't an echo chamber. They had a discussion and they disagreed on one aspect, but they both dunked on Ainge for 20 minutes within that one aspect. It's like, that's not really a disagreement. You just said he was shittier. Like, I said he was shit. Well, I think he's shittier than shit. No, he's just shit. No, he's shittier than shit. It's like, okay, it's still the same thing. You're talking about poo-poo. So to me, I enjoy enjoying, and I enjoy the fuck out of my club. And that's why I started this channel. So that's what I'll always do. Whether right or wrong, whether people say, oh, that idiot, he's so biased. He always rates Tottenham. Yeah, no shit. That's my club.
Of course.
And, you know, again, you can support the club however you want. I always say that. And don't be mad at people for how they support the club either. Whether you agree with me or you agree with the antithesis of, you want to be fucking miserable about Tottenham, you go right ahead. There's plenty of channels for that. You want to be happy about Tottenham, you go right ahead. There's plenty of channels for that. You want something a little bit weird off the path, you tune into United Spurs of America. You go watch Hotspur Hippie. You get all the above and then some.
You know, I've got a friend who's from, and he's from Banja Luka in Bosnia Herzegovina, and their team there, Borac Banja Luka, they've got a shot at qualifying for the Europa League, and he's already given me shit about how he's going to beat Tottenham, as he should. That's what you should be doing as a fan, you know.
But Paul, what shouldn't you be telling him? Yeah, you're right. Your midfield's so good.
We don't play Mikey Moore. Our captain isn't a captain. He's Madison.
But then if he played Mikey Moore and we won by 1 goal, well, look at this guy. Look at this naive fool. It's just, again, to me, when you want it a certain way and like you get it. It's like, well, you want to be contrarian, right? You want to be, well, everyone else loves this, so no, this isn't okay. You know, it's like with Kuti. That's why I go so 2 feet into the pool with it. I probably overrate him, and I don't give a fuck because everyone want to talk shit, Spurs fans included. Last summer, Spurs fans told me if anyone came in for Son and Romero, they'd sell them both for 40 apiece.